to the channel. So today we're going to do a do-it-your-own Plasti Dip on your emblems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Plasti Dip this and make it matte black, and I'm going to show you how simple it is and what you need to do it. Alright, so some of the basics. I'm going to use some paper to catch overspray. I'm going to be using Plasti Dip. This is the color of it here. I'm just going to need one toothpick, but I got a box here. You're going to want a couple cotton swabs to clean in between the letters, and you're going to need some tape in order to block this off. So the first thing you want to do though is grab your rag. This is isopropyl alcohol, and I'm going to clean this area here, okay? I'm just going to put a little bit here on my rag, and I'm going to go ahead and clean this area. What I'm doing is I just want to make sure that I have all the contamination around the area clean, and give it a good rub. Alright, so the area is cleaned. What you're going to use this for, I'm going to get a little bit of alcohol in here, and we're just going to do this so we can clean inside these letters. Little do people know, it actually does get kind of dirty. If you can kind of get your Alright, let's see. Well, not too bad. It's a new truck, so maybe it wasn't so bad. Alright, so now that we have that, that is going to be prepped. Our next thing is going to be using this painter's tape. We're going to go ahead. Oh, sorry. We're going to go ahead and make sure that we have a decent area here. You want to leave a little room so you have enough room to pull. You want to leave enough room so when you run the Plasti Dip, you'll be able to pick up the edge here. That's why you see me leaving some room there. Like that. I'll take this one here. Alright, so we have the Colorado edged away out. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be taking some of this paper. We're going to go like this actually. Put a little here. Don't be afraid to use your tape. I know it looks obsessive, right? It looks excessive, but it's not. You do not want to get any overspray. This will prevent you having to clean up and do a bunch of unnecessary stuff. All right, so we have it protected. We shut this fan off, and it is warm in here. So we're gonna shake this for about 1 minute. Now what we're looking to do here is our first coat out of our 5 to 6 coats is gonna be just a quick over and we're gonna let it dry for about 15 minutes. We're gonna go for 5 to 6 coats on each emblem. So it is a little bit time consuming, but it's very easy to do. Grab a piece of paper here. All right, so we're gonna do just a quick coat, a couple inches away from it. That's it. We're gonna let it sit for 15 minutes. All right, y'all, so we're going for our second coat. Our first coat was straight on. This second coat, I'm gonna kinda come from the top and then come from the bottom, so we can get those angles on it. Oops, sorry, that was not a good one. All right, that's it. We're gonna wait another 15 minutes, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna repeat that process. So this was a better angle, so next time I'm gonna try to come up on this side, get in this angle, and then get in this angle, but now we need to give it some time. The reason why we wanna build these coats up is so when we take this paper off, we can peel this, and that's when we're gonna use our toothpick to go around the edges, around the areas that want to stick, and then we're just going to pull away. If you're pulling down, you'll pull down. If it's coming up, you're going to pull up. I'll show you how to do that when we get there, but that's why we're going to do 5 to 6 coats. Also, this is going to be the third coat, and we're going to just go at an angle from front, this side to this side, just one smooth motion, but I'm going to target this angle first. All right. So it needs 2 more coats, and the next one we're gonna come from the up, the last one will come down. I'm sorry, we'll do 3 more, and the last one we'll do one side to side, and that'll be 6 coats, and that's what we're gonna stick with, is 6 coats on this one. So you can average 4 to 5. I'm gonna do 6 for good measure, to make sure it's extra durable, and that's where you start to see this up here getting thick, and that's gonna allow you to peel it off once we get to the final coat, and you will see. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna go in an upward angle. I can see a little silver still there, so I'm gonna try to get an upward angle on this, like this. Oh, sorry. So the next time I'm gonna do that again, just to hit that a couple times. Just trying to make sure that all the upper and the lower has it. So from left to right, we're looking good. So that right there was the 4th coat. I want to add 2 more coats for good measure. So I'm going to do a total of 6 coats. This should be able to do all your emblems on your vehicles, okay? So we're going to do all the Colorado emblems, 4th coat, and we're going to show you the difference for the 5th and 6th. And then we're going to show you how to peel it. Going into the 5th coat, I'm going to hit it at a few angles. Just nice upward sweeping motion for the upwards. Alright, nothing too crazy, just enough to cover it in a couple different angles. And we got 1 more coat and then a dry before we pull. So this is going to be the 6th, last and final coat. After this, we're going to give it about 30 minutes before I peel this paper and I show you how to trim it. So for this last coat, I'm going to give it a couple swipes back and forth, just making sure I got underneath, on top, from this angle, left and right. So I'm going to start with the on top. All right. That's it, and we'll be back to show you the end result. All right, everyone, welcome back. So we are done with this, and we're gonna go ahead and grab that toothpick. But first, we're gonna pull this off and see how it looks. see, this is a beautiful product. It came out awesome. I mean, I think that looks great. But you do see this little bit here, right? So all we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of this. We're gonna put a little bit of this isopropyl alcohol here, on here, and we're gonna just move this around right there, and you got it, and it's done. And that will be your result for each of your emblems that you do. Alright everyone, so as you can see here, here's the outcome of our do-it-yourself Plasti Dip project for your emblems. This can be done on any emblem, on any vehicle, the same way. Just follow this video and repeat the process. This is 6 coats of Plasti Dip. I did 6 coats. Make sure after this last coat, you let this dry for 4 to 7 hours before you bring it out in the rain and try to wash it and all that stuff. So, yeah, this is the result, and it looks great. So please leave your comments and questions below, and we'll get back to you when we can. And thanks for watching.